Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so we have finished the left side of our journal, and I've had a lot of requests to know the sizes of how I folded the different pieces and elements in my journal. And so today I was going to start working on the right side, but I had so many requests for the sizing of how I folded mine to help you guys out that I figured that's what we will do today. And I have taken the time to go through and measure all of this stuff. And let me tell you, this was a job because I've got a million things going on right now. I'm actually recording this. I don't even know what day it is. It's the 12th. Excuse me. I was teleworking today and just literally got off work. In fact, my computer's still set up. And then just a ton of stuff going on. But I know how it is whenever you're doing something like this and to not know the measurements and it be lost. And I don't want that. I want you guys to be able to do this. So y'all have to excuse my voice. I'm not, my voice is sounding crazy, so please forgive me. And what I'll do, and my writing is not good, and I apologize. And if I can somehow make it to look better, I will try to do that and put it at the, at the end so you can do a screenshot. So I will try to go through this slow, as slow as I can. So let's start with the measurement for this envelope right here. Okay. So now with this envelope, this was, I think, the first thing that we did. And I have this one that's right here, so I'll just show this to you. So what this is, it's one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. And let me see if there's some way that I can do this that will make it where you guys can, I'll write it on here. Maybe this will help. I don't know. I'm trying to get it to where you guys can understand it. So for the envelope, I'm going to try and write neatly. So it's going to be the height is going to be, or what mine was 8 3/4 inches. Okay, that's the height of my envelope. My first fold, so I folded or scored is what you can do. So my first fold was at 4 1/4 inches, and then this flap here, which is my my envelope flap, I don't even know what you would call it. This is for the pocket. And then for the flap, I done it. God, I can't even read my own writing, guys, because I wrote it too small. God help me. Y'all, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. My eyes are just, okay, that's what I thought I wrote, but I wasn't sure. So for the flap, it is at 2 3/4 inches. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for just a minute. So that way you can take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. Okay, so let's move on. So that was for the envelope. So now let's work on this page right here. So I'm going to call this the little, I don't know. What did I call it? I'm just going to call it the folder because I don't know what else I called it. Okay, so for that, the height on it is also 8 4 3/4 inches. Okay, this is a 12 by 12 paper. Okay, so if you remember, this right here is folded right here, and I folded that at 2.5 inches for pocket. Okay, that's what that is. Then I folded it the opposite way, so I'm going to say fold close because I don't know how else to say it. I've done that at 4 3/4 inches. So this is done at 2.5 inches right here, and then from that fold line to this fold line is 4 3/4 inches. Okay, that's the actual thing. That's it on that. So let me leave that there. And let me get some more paper out. And I don't have any more like that, so. Okay, so now on that, let's go to this part first. This piece right here, so this is going to be inside pockets of folder. Okay, so the inside pockets of this folder, we have this piece right here, and it is 8 3/4 inches high because it's the same height as the folder. And then for the width, I just done it at 2.5 inches, and that's just a cut piece. It's just a single piece, and then I sewed around it before I glued it on. Okay, so that's this pocket right there. Okay, so now for this pocket here, the height for this one is 4 inches, and the width for this one is 4 3/4 inches, and that's this pocket like this. Okay, and I hope I'm making it to where you guys can understand this. If I am confusing you, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do to help. So this is for those pieces there, and then we'll do the other part. So now for this right here, this is what glues onto the folder. So this is the tall pocket on folder. Okay, y'all forgive my crude drawing, I apologize. So the height is 8 3/4 inches. The width that I have it at is 4.5 inches. And then on the sides where I done my my window, it's 3/4 inches on this side, 3/4 inches on this side, and then I went down from the top 1 3/4 inches. So this is 1 3/4 right here. This is 3/4, this is 3/4. And that's where I done my cutout. Okay. I really hope I'm not confusing you guys. All right, so we've done this. This is done. So this part right here is completely done. So now let's move to this part right here. So for this piece right here, this was a 12 by 12 as well. And so I'm going to draw this right here so that maybe you guys will know what I'm talking about. And so I'm going to do the one that's like this. Okay, so this was a 12 by 12. So I folded it, or I'm gonna put score. So this right here is 2 3/4 inches, I believe. Let's just see. Okay, guys, I will be back in just a little bit to finish this. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, y'all probably didn't even realize I was gone. But I've actually been gone for about 2 hours because I had to go and deal with something with some of my children. Okay, so we were on this right here. So I scored for this fold here. I scored this at, I don't remember, because, so I scored that at 2 1/4 inches. So that's right there. And then, so the 2 1/4 is this fold there. To get this fold here, after you score for that 2 1/4, from that score mark, you will score 4 1/4 inches. Okay, and so that will give you these pockets right here. All right, so that's this. Then for this piece here that is on the back, this piece measures, so I am going to draw it, or attempt to, guys. I don't know if you guys, I hope you guys can understand what I'm doing. Okay, so this piece is obviously, I think it's like 8 3/4, because that's what everything else is. No, 8 1/2. This one is 8 1/2. And it is 5 1/4 inches wide. Okay, and then I done the slits from the bottom here. This first slit, it's 3 inches from the bottom. And then the top slit there, it is 3 1/2 inches from top. Okay. So there's that piece, that's done. So we've done all of this. All right, so now, the next thing that we done was this folder here. So this piece of paper here, which is the back side, which will be the entire thing. So with the flap, so it's the envelope with the flap. Is 7 1/4 inches in the height. And for my flap, I scored at 2 inches. Score at 2 inches for flap. Okay. And then let me see how wide it is, maybe. And it is 5 inches wide. Okay. And then my little front piece here, obviously it is, so I'm going to put front pocket. The width on it is 5 inches. and the height is 3.5 inches. That's for this pocket right here. And then remember, I cut the little pieces to go in it to do the little gusset. And then for this little back pocket back here, it is 5 1/4. So this is the front pocket right here. So this is the front pocket. And then so for the back pocket, so this is the back of the envelope, and so we're talking about this pocket right here. The height looks to be 5 1/4. And the width is 2. So I really hope you guys can understand this. I'm just worried because I think crazy. So hopefully, I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to move on to this little envelope pocket here. And let me draw it out. I don't know if that helps you guys or not. Okay. So the height on this one is 8 inches. And I know the width was 4 inches. And then this right here is 3/4 of an inch all the way around. So I done it 3/4 of an inch here, 3/4 of an inch here, 3/4 of an inch here, and 3/4 of an inch here. And that's 2 of them because you have the front side and the back side. And then this one here, okay, so this one is 5 1/2 inch. So let me do this. Okay, so this one is 5 1/2 inches wide. By 5 inches this way. But, and this is not something you have to do, I actually folded an 11 inch by 5 inch paper to get that. So this right here is actually a fold. And then my spacing on this is 1 inch all the way around. Okay. Now the last thing is this right here. And so for this flap, I cut this a little bit smaller than 6 inches, I think. Yeah, I cut it at like 5 7/8. And then I want to say this was the full 12 inch sheet. And then so my first score mark, yeah, that's what I thought. So, so 9 inches up, I scored. And then I scored it at every 1/8 inch for, I think it was an inch. Maybe it might have been a little bit more than an inch, but that's what gave me this rolling effect right here. And so this is where the score, all those 1/8 inch score marks were. And remember, this is 2 sheets. and then I just kind of mitered that edge there, and then I glued it down at my last score mark. Okay, so guys, that should be all of the measurements for this front side. So let me see. Oh, I think I dropped the page that had the others on it. I did. And that was the, so I had measured the envelope on the other page, and I dropped it down on the floor, and I just don't feel like getting it. So let's just do another measurement so I can do it all at one time. So envelope was, what was it, 8 3/4. The height was 8 3/4 inches. I scored at 4 1/4 inches. And also at so you'll score it that way and then that way. So I don't want you to get messed up. It's 4 1/4 inches from the left and 2 1/4 from right. Okay, so that was that. And then what else did I not get? That was on the floor down there. It was this page, this here. So this was a sheet of 12 by 12. So, well, it was a 12 by 12, but then it's cut at the 8 3/4. And we scored at 2 1/2. And then from that score mark, 4 1/4. And that gave you that. And I think I have everything else, don't I? Inside pockets of the folder. Yeah, so that's everything. Okay. So guys, I am going to get off here. I'm going to just kind of put each of these up here for just a minute so that you can take a screenshot. Okay. And hopefully this helps you guys. If this confuses you in any way, please let me know, and I'll see if I can come up with some better drawings or measurements. But I'm hoping that this will help you guys a little bit. And then tomorrow we will start on the right side, and the inside right, or right inside, or I don't know. And I think there's one more page. Yep. So this is it. All right, guys. Hopefully that helped you. I sure hope it did. I hope I didn't confuse you more than I helped you. But let me know if you have any questions or if you need anything. Let me know, and I will do my best to help you out. But thank you again for watching, and I am looking forward to seeing all of these completed projects. Bye, guys.